Now I request Honorable CM Sir to kindly honor our Minister of State External Affairs, Dr. R.K. Ranjan. Now please honor our Honorable CM Sir.
From G20 Secretariat, sir.
I'm very happy to see you, and I'm really very glad to be on my first visit, and it could not have come at a better time that I am here to actually unveil the first G20 booth in the country. So you can say the people's involvement in the G20 has actually begun here in Manipur. G20 will be a very big event. We want this not just to be a government's event, we want people to own it and be part of it and interact with it. So G20 will be celebrated across this country. Your presence today, especially my young friends, I think means a lot, because we want to show to the world really the enthusiasm and the energy and the vigor of young people. So the G20 will look at all the big problems of the day. It will come up with many of the answers. And in all of this, the vision and leadership of our Prime Minister will be very important. The world recognizes that today. But Prime Minister also has this expectation that the entire country will join him. It's again, I'm very happy that you are all here. I'm happy we could begin today. And I'm also very happy that I could come to Sangai Festival. So for me, this is a matter of particular. I thank you, Chief Minister, for your hospitality, for the warmth of your greeting. And once again, really very good to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest of external Dr. R.K. Ranjan, requesting everyone to kindly rise from your seats. Welcome. Papa pinabiyo kay nani sa pagaloy na masigit horong kung labigit ang jato may ang punalawin na rasi. A very good evening and welcome to the cultural evening on the 6th day of the Manipur Sangai Festival. May I take the pleasure of welcoming all our dignitaries, felicitating our chief guest, the Honorable Union Minister of External Affairs, Dr.S.Jaishanker, being felicitated by our chief host, the Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur, N.Biren. Honoring our chief guest with our traditional stall, a replica of the Sagol Kamjay, a flower bouquet produces from the land of Manipur, horticulture produces, a painting of the Pung Cholong, Thank you, sir, for the wonderful felicitation. May we also request the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly felicitate the wife of Honorable Union Minister. felicitating the Srimati Dr.S.Jaishanker, wife of the Honorable Union Minister of External Affairs, Dr.S.Jaishanker, with our humble token of love and appreciation, a traditional shawl, a flower bouquet, a replica of the Manipur Sagol Kangjai, horticulture produces from the land of Manipur, and traditional attires of Manipur. We welcome you, Madam, to the Manipur Sangai Festival 2022. Thank you, Madam. And with our humble token of love and appreciation, a traditional shawl, a flower bouquet, and horticulture produces from the land of Manipur, a replica of the Sagol Kangjai. Thank you, sir, for the graceful felicitation of the Honorable Union Minister of State for
Guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Ranjan Singh ji, Honorable Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education. Honorable Ministers, Honorable MLAs, Ma'am, respected Chief Secretary, Additional Chief Secretary, senior officials of the Government of Manipur, friends from print and electronic media, all the guests who have assembled here today. I take this opportunity to welcome you all once again on the 6th day of the 11th edition of Manipur Sangai Festival. Sir, this is a journey which began almost 12 years back. We had a brief 2 years hiatus because of the COVID pandemic, but we are back, sir, and we are back in a big way. And this time, for the first time in the history of Manipur Sangai Festival, sir, we are observing it at 14 different venues in 5 different districts, and the kind of participation that we have seen, sir. This is the 6th day, and so far, the footfalls in the state from outside the state as well as international tourists has been amazing, and this is really encouraging for us, sir. And there have been lots of differences this time as compared to past, sir. The inaugural event was organized at Moirang. It's almost in the neighborhood of Kabul Lamjau National Park, which is the abode of Sangai deer, so which is endemic and unique only to Manipur. It is found only in Manipur, and it was the vision of Honorable Chief Minister to set up a Sangai ethnic park there, where the lifestyle of all the recognized communities of the state is at display. So 34 huts have come up, sir, along with various other facilities and amenities. We had the inaugural function there, and all the huts display the respective tribes that they belong to, their lifestyle, the food that they eat, the clothes that they wear, and we are planning to develop it as a permanent tourist spot, and in future we are trying to make it a world-class tourism facility, sir.
Sangai Festival 2022 asida Honorable Chief Guest Dr.S. Jaishanker Honorable Minister of External Affairs, aduga Chief Host oibiriba kholikai khumazaraba Manipur ki Chief Minister Shri N.Biren Singh ji, aduga mangda lengsin biriba lamdam asigi sangnareba mioi khudikma and also Madam Jaishanker-ji, ngasi event sida honorable chief guest yaw phangsi ai gisu yamna laibuk phaba aduga honorable chief minister gi yamna kind hearted oiba ma na invite to bidana sigi facility se koi honorable chief guest na masigi phambam sta la ko phangsi yamna nungai amramda Sangai festival se handakti totally depend on our ideology that is not political but delivery to each and every citizens of the state of Manipur and spreading at different places, and equal opportunity is given to all our peoples. Along with that, many of the visitors are having the good chance with a good weather this time, enjoying all the cultural heritage and food heritage and the tradition. And also, one of the most attractive thing is that our Honorable Chief Minister is introducing our Sagol Kanjai. This is the genesis of the world polo. Along with this festival, our Honorable Chief Minister reintroduced our Sagol Kanjai. And along with that, our Honorable Prime Minister is also having a good intention to promote our pony populations, particularly in Manipur. The species of Manipuri pony, as per some of our friends' census, is below 500. So we need to increase the populations of the pony, and in this context also our Honorable Chief Minister has already announced to have a pony project, and so that our pony population will be increased. With these few words, once again I thank to the organizer and more specifically the Honorable Chief Minister and also my senior colleague, Minister Shri Jaishankar-ji. Thank you very much for the witnessing the colorful and varieties of our Manipur. Thank you. Joy Hind.
Education Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singhu Thagajaba Pungdukchari. Mathanga Sidi Ngasigi Chief Host Royal Nation Vidiba Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur Shri N.Biren Singhu Thoramapugi Waro Thambina Bagitamakta Naluchari.
Ngasigi Tarukni Suba Tarukni Salakba Adumba Nungairaba Sangai Kumai Sigi Siggeswena Aquena Hajurubada Achinma Kayalegasu Lakpiriba Honorable Union Minister of External Affairs Dr.S.Jaishanker.N.Biren आपको अपने मणिपुरी 30 लाख मणिपुर की तरफ से आप और आपके मिसेस को स्वागत करता हूँ, थैंक्स करता हूँ। और मिसेस Dr.S.Jaishanker.N.Biren is better half. Most welcome here, madam. Aduga Sri R.K. Ranjan Singh, Ayamba, Honorable Union External Affairs ki Minister of State. Aduga Ining Thau Risha Masana Jauba, Honorable MP Rajya Sabha, Honorable Minister T.S. Biswajit Singh, Honorable Minister Sri T.S. Basant Kumar, Honorable MLA Sri Shanti, Honorable MLA and Advisor to Shyam Kumar, Chief Secretary, Senior Government Officials, और जो बाहर से मणिपुर का संगाई फेस्टिवल को देखने के लिए आ रहा है उसको हम मेरी तरफ से और मणिपुरी सब की तरफ से आप लोग को धन्यवाद देता हूँ, वेलकम करता हूँ। Ranjan we are observing in 40 different places. Just I came back from Senapati area after attending at three places in the border area with Nagaland. Adali Horiba Praja Singi moi spirit, moi gi wakhalon. Sangai Festival gi stage gi Sangai Festival ne have the moi enjoy toriba, support toriba poche. In my political career of 20 years, I never seen before. And yesterday also I was there at the Behang, bordering with the Myanmar. Choshanpur da. Adu da so lehori ba makhoi gi mayam du gi hona hor ba mayam du bu da adu gi mati thamoi da pen ko e. Aduna koi Handaki festival, Sangai festival के themes, शंकर जी इस बार का जो theme है, the festival of oneness. Manipur is small, but we are having 34, 35 tribes, different dialects, different food habit, different religion, diversity we have. That is the beauty of India. That is the beauty of Manipur state. And one happy news I want to convey to the people of the state. On the closing ceremony of this Sangai festival on 30th, our legendary Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji will address the closing function. Masih ingat dengarang aiga PMO office lagi phone matung dama sungsoi dana 30th ki closing ki dama address to uni hai dama ki ayaba pibir ai madu ki dama ko site ki am kan no ko kagasho aduna kumai yenga da bani mapan ki lapka khashu atopa jaga da so sakka da bani ai matam yam sang nan der roge handak ki da ina manipur ki praja singh ki discipline manipur ki praja singh ki decency manipur ki praja singh ki neat and clean aduga madugi hospitality aingon na ngasi numit taruk ni phawgi manung feel to bunga me aduki matik well behaved tor kanda pegi festival sebu bapan nagi lakon ni singdu taram o pdm di taram mating pangina lawi madugi dangtai manipur mi am hanana thagasari wapam kharje thamjar gai matang sit tension jarge. Thank you. Jai Hind.
The Honorable Union Minister of External Affairs, Dr.S.Jaishanker, to kindly address the gathering.
Minister of State, senior ministers, MLAs, officials, friends. Good evening to all of you. And I'm very, very glad today that on my first visit to Manipur, I could come on such an auspicious occasion when you are all celebrating the most important festival of your calendar. And I'm really privileged to be part of it, to witness it. Because in many ways, you would have remembered what Prime Minister had said in his Independence Day address at the Red Fort, when he asked us to put a colonial mentality behind us. And by that, he meant that we should be who we are. That our culture, our tradition, our heritage must be something that we would protect, that we would nurture, that we would build up, and that we would express and pass on to the younger generations. So, just as you would have seen when it came to the issue of those in our history who stood up and fought for freedom, who protected our lands, and who did not get the recognition over the last many years. Today, a similar effort, I think, needs to be done where culture is concerned, that the many cultures of India which make up the culture of India must all flower, must all get the attention, the support and the resources and the profile that they deserve. Now, I am here partly because this government and this Prime Minister has an exceptional commitment to the Northeast. It is a commitment which has got him to tell every minister of his cabinet that you must go to the Northeast. It is one which is not just of gestures. It is demonstrated in terms of resources, in terms of projects, in terms of attention. And what should have perhaps happened a long time ago, today we see happening at an accelerated pace, which is the growth and progress of the Northeast region, a greater connectivity both within the region, between the region, other parts of India, and to the neighboring countries. And that is the second reason for my being here, because as the External Affairs Minister, the importance of this border state is obviously self-evident. We pay a lot of attention and devote a lot of resources and energy to ensuring that our border states have the ability to not just secure the borders but also work with our neighboring countries for the betterment of both parties. So a lot of issues pertaining to the state in some form or the other come up before me, and obviously an occasion to be here, to experience the culture and the ethos of the state myself gives me a much better feel for a set of issues that I deal with on a daily basis. Today, the first event which I did along with the Chief Minister was to inaugurate a G20 photo booth. Now, there's a very practical reason why we are doing what we are in this manner. You all know that come the 1st of December we take over the presidency of the G20. But we want this presidency to be different. We want it to be celebrated and participated in by the entire country. So there will be multiple cities and multiple states of India which will be hosting various events related to the G20. Obviously, Manipur would be one of them. And we also want to do it in a way in which the people of India have a sense of relationship and ownership of this G20 process. So I would hope, Chief Minister, that when those events take place, the warmth of welcome that I am experienced, perhaps even more than that, the G20 delegates will get. I'm very confident that they will. The intent, the thinking behind that is really this is an opportunity for us to familiarize the entire world with India. We want, over the space of 200 meetings of those 20 G20 countries and the 9 guest countries, we want them to go back with a sense of India, of what is India's potential. And a large part of it relates to tourism promotion. We really think tourism promotion is one of the big untapped potentials for growth in India, especially growth in the Northeast. Certainly, I would imagine festivals like this have their own attraction. I'm sure there are many other attractions, including attractions of nature, attractions of culture, attractions of living heritage, of arts and craft. So I would like to assure you that in the development of the Northeast, in the development of Manipur, the Ministry of External Affairs is firmly committed. We will certainly work with the state government in ensuring that foreign partners, there could be foreign partners in terms of development assistance and development programs, or foreign partners in terms of tourism, in terms of meetings, in terms of nice events. How do we bring them here? And also that how do we expand the connectivity which the Northeast and its various states have, because that is the key to your economic progress. Once again, it's a great feeling to be here. Chief Minister, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your hospitality and welcome, and I look forward to this.
Biren Singh, Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur, Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh, Union Minister of State, External Affairs and Education, and Honorable Ministers and MLAs of the state, and the respected Head of Administration of the Government of Manipur, Additional Chief Secretaries, Commissioners, all the distinguished, valued, invited guests, and ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on the occasion of the closing of the 6th day of the celebrations of the Manipur Sangai Festival of this formal program. I, on behalf of the Department of Tourism, Government of Manipur, extended a very hearty vote of thanks to all the supporting organizations of the festival, cultural and other performance teams, and all other special guests and participants involved. First of all, I express my deep sense of gratitude, Honorable Union Minister of External Affairs of India, for taking time to be with us all at the Manipur Sangai Festival 2022. Thank you, sir, for coming all the way to attend our state's biggest festival, 11th edition of the Manipur Sangai Festival 2022. I would like to express my sincere thankfulness to Sri N.Biren Singh, Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur, for his invaluable guidance and support in organizing this edition of the festival. My deep sense of appreciation and thankfulness goes to all the different departments, line departments, who have supported in organizing this festival. I am also very much grateful to all the media fraternity for being there day and night in order to cover the various events at the festival. I convey my sincere thankfulness to our sincere sponsors, various participating exhibitors who took part at the festival this year. A big thanks to my team here. My vote of thanks would not be complete without extending a special heartfelt thanks to all the stakeholders, each and every one of you, for being part of this festival. Once again, I thank each and everyone present here for making this event a very grand success. Thank you. Thank you.
We thank Shri W.E. Bahal, Director of Tourism, Government of Manipur, for proposing the vote of thanks.
The sword on the other. This signified that Akasi is a peace-loving, yet he is also protected.
Felicitating our sponsor, Dr. T.H.W., Managing Director for the Classic Group of Hotels, with our traditional shawl, a flower bouquet, a replica of the civil counter and producers from Manipur. May we now call on stage Dr. K.H. Palin, Managing Director for the Caesar Hospital and Research Institute, who have sponsored an amount of 5 lakhs for the Manipur Sangai Festival. Thank you, sir. May we now call upon Mr. N. Iravanta, Managing Director, UNACO. Thank you, sir. May we also call upon Mr. N. We thank all our sponsors for their love and support in making this Manipur Sangai Festival a grand success. Thank you, sir. May we also take the opportunity to felicitate today's cultural program. We thank you, sir, for sponsoring today's cultural program, and we thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur for the graceful felicitation. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit back. Our next performance is, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Tared. Tared, a ballet dance based on Manipuri contemporary dance. Manipur till now, like Manipur Sangai Festival Sarukyanabut Mayapunamaku, Honorable Chief Minister Shri N.Biren Singh Amadi, Manipur ki Pradhan Niyamna, Taramna, Okjari, Loinana, Lakadoriba Sangai Festival Dasu, Mapumfana Sarukyabinabakitamakta, Dorukjari, Bangladesh Sagi Lebi Rakiba, Manipur ki till